Heaven is not for the I hopes, it's for the I knows. Heaven is a prepared place for a prepared people. God has prepared it for those who love Him. And one day, I hope you were there, because I know for certain, without a shadow of a doubt, I will be there as well. And I hope I see you there. And it's a place where the streets are like gold, and there's a sea of glass, and there's trees, and there's mansions there, and there's a river of life that flows from the throne room of God, and there's nothing ugly there. Everything is beautiful there. People are beautiful there. I had a brief dream, as I mentioned in a video before, that talked about heaven, and in that dream, and I'll tell you as best I can remember that in the dream I was standing far off, and I was standing right behind Jesus, and He was there with me, and I could see pretty much the whole city there. And there was a building that looked like it was a tall building that looked like it had a golden dome on it, and now I perceived that to be the throne room of God, and I believe I come to learn that no matter what vantage point, north, south, east, or west in heaven, that the building, which I perceive to be the throne of God, is seen from any direction and any vantage point in heaven. It's like it is the centerpiece of heaven. And I saw buildings that was around it and everything. I cannot tell you what the building was because I don't know. It could be mansions, it could be different sort of buildings for different reasons. I have no idea. And there was like gold everywhere. There was the shining gold, and it sparkled like diamonds, And it was just wonderful. And I didn't want to wake up from that dream. And in that dream, I felt peace, and I felt love, and I felt warm, just as if I was actually there, because that's what you will feel when you're there. And as you've heard and as you know, that there's no tears in there, there's no sadness, there's just peace and joy and love and contentment there. And everybody enjoys being there. Nobody, that's the thing about heaven, it's just hard to describe. I mean, there's no word in the human dictionary that really can describe heaven. And the only way to heaven, as Jesus has mentioned, is that in John 3:3, where he says, except a man be born again, he cannot see the kingdom of heaven. And John 14:6 says that Jesus, He is the way, He is the truth, and He is the life. And no man can come to the Father except through Him. You cannot get to God except through Jesus. And He paid a heavy price for my sins and your sins at Calvary so we could be there with Him forever. Amen? And He shed His precious blood for you and I there. And I wish I could tell you more about heaven. And I just can't wait to get there. And one day I'm going to be there, and I hope I see you there with me. And I think I've mentioned here is just a place that's beyond your imaginations. Now, God has given me a little snippet here and there about what's heaven, but I believe that's between me and Him and everything. And if He permitted me to tell you, I would tell you. But just know what He told me. It's just wonderful. I will tell you this, that there are olive trees there. And the Lord knows how much I love olives, and I love eating olives and everything like that. And He did tell me that the olives there, they taste much better there than they do here. And I look forward to that. And I guess that's about the only thing I would really say that I'd be permitted to tell you about heaven. But man, don't miss heaven because hell is not worth waiting for, and heaven isn't worth missing. But until we meet again, either here or in the clouds, to God be the glory forever. Amen.